to Files Entertainment.
Yeah. Holla at your boy Harlem Fresh 125 all day, every day, even when I'm out of state, New York state of mind. Can I get a Don DeMarco out here? You heard?
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, we back in the building. I got a special guest with me today. A special guest doing an interview with my guy Simi Six. It's been a couple of years. When my guy Simi Six is going to pull up on the block. Now, I mean, I'm on the A train now. We might have to take it to the rooftop. Now, I mean, rooftop fresh, and we gonna get this shit lit. You heard? But give me 1 second. Let me drop the link. Matter of fact, my peoples is already in the building. You heard? I'm at the garden right now. Y'all know floor seat fresh. Now, I mean, at the garden. You heard? What we doing out here? Let's get it. Oh yeah. It's gonna be one of those days. My boy got some new music coming out too. It's a lot of things going on since the last time I talked to Simi. Now I mean, marriage, kids. It's my guy right there. Let me get another Don DeMarco. Hold up.
Don DeMarco.
Salute the lane of lavish. Know what I mean? Let's get it. My guy pull up right quick. You know, we do real interviews over here, so you know we got a plethora of questions to ask the homie. Know what I mean? For when he pull up, got a plethora. You know what I mean? We gonna get right. As soon as my guy pull up, I forgot to throw my polo on too. I might have to switch my attire. Know what I mean? You know, when Simi pull up, it's a polo affair, so I might have to switch my hoodie, throw in a polo hoodie or something. You know what I mean? Let me roll something up though. My guy pull up in a hot minute. Hit that StreamYard link. You heard? Get some shit going. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Salute to all the supporters. I need about 25 more subscribers, and I can monetize the channel. 25 more subs, and I can monetize the channel. Yo, Simi, I see you in the back. Turn your phone the other way, my guy. Turn it the other way. All right, we got you right there. Let me bring my guy up here. Niggas ain't gonna play no games. It's my guy. Know what I mean? Simi, what up?
What up, though? What up, Fresh? It's been a minute, bro.
It's good to see you, my nigga.
It's been a minute, my nigga. Yeah. Come on, bro.
I mean, marriage, kids, music. Now I mean, a lot is going down throughout the years since we kicked it, my guy.
Hell yeah, bro, for sure, man. But niggas getting grown out here.
Yes, sir. Already. Let me see. Get my glass of wine. I think Simi froze right quick. Simi, you on Wi-Fi? Or you froze? You got a phone call?
Check. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. Yeah, check.
All right, did you get a phone call just now?
No.
All right, bet. You sound good now. You sound good now. All right.
Okay.
But shit. What's going on, man? What's up? Talk to me.
Shit, man. Everything good, man. Life been good, man. Getting money, making babies. You know, when you get money, you make babies, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know a nigga really making money when he making babies, man. So just making money, making babies, man.
Hey, the legacy got to continue.
Yeah, making music still, you know what I mean? Niggas be making babies and then stop making music. That ain't with me though.
I could dig that. Let me see how they got your phone. Turn your phone one more time. Turn your phone again to the sideways because it got you like half a circle. Let me see. You on landscape mode or nah? I won't let you go on landscape.
I'm on landscape right now.
What? Yeah, nah, I got you sideways, but cut half. It ain't like a full circle like my joint is. You can turn it the other way. Yeah. So it show you, yeah. All right, it show you regular now, straight up and down. Pause. All right, shit. What album number are we on, Simi? What album number is this?
Sixth album. This is the 6th album now. So yeah.
The sixth album for Simi Six. That's a sign right there. Let's get it.
Yeah, we gonna keep going. It's just gonna be more than 6, man. Yeah, but let's cheers to that, man. It's been a long.
I got a glass of wine coming to me now. Let me roll something up the regular festivities. But shit, man, like damn, the transition from your first album to album number 6. what do you feel is like the greatest? Like, what do you feel like you progressed more on throughout the albums from 1 through 6? What did you progress more
on? Maturity, lyricism, vocabulary, personality, confidence,
Mm.
Commitment
Okay.
to the culture. Because
You froze, Simi. You froze a little bit right quick.
you heard
Wow.
me?
You froze up a little bit. You might have to get off the Wi-Fi completely because it's chopping you up when you in mid.
All right.
We here though. We definitely here though. Word up. Cause I got a lot of things I want to chop it up with you about too. Let me get this ready. Oh man. It's my guy here, man.
Hello? I'm
Yeah, I
back.
can hear you now. You sound crispy too. Sound real crispy too.
So yeah, like I was saying, I just noticed a lot of people from my age demographic in Detroit, and this ain't no shots or nothing or no subs or nothing. I'm just saying what it is and how I see it. You know, a lot of people in my age group, you know, they're not making music no more, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because like I always tell people, God gave us this gift and we got to use it every day. Like even with you, like I'm just always happy to see you online because it's like we have a talent and a gift that God bestowed upon us, and just to waste it, it's like what are you doing?
Yeah,
You know
I feel
what I
you
mean?
on that.
So the commitment part, the commitment piece, it's so many times I could have gave up, you know what I mean? And just been like, I ain't doing this no more.
Would you say that marriage and fatherhood has also given you a, a a a level of urgency and consistency with your music to stay focused and have tunnel vision?
No, not really, man. This rap stuff, man, this lifestyle, man. We do that. I breathe this. It don't matter. I'm gonna be 50 still doing this because Nas and them still doing it.
Hey, that's a
This
fact.
ain't got
Hold
nothing to
how
do with
old?
no. Yeah, I'm not running. I'm not trying. Like Larry June said, even if I don't drop an album, I'm still eating. I ain't even got to do it. I ain't even got to do a song. He said I ain't even got to do a show. I'm still eating. Like nigga, like I'm from the city, man. We get paper, man. I'm not trying to holler at every promoter in the city to go book me. Like we getting paid, bro.
No doubt. I mean, hey, when you find a way to get a source of income and it's coming to you and you doing what you love, and hey, why stop? Know what I mean, you getting
Yeah,
paid.
this is about
Evolve.
the fresh, bro. This is about we do this shit because we can do it because we just got the ability. This ain't about no check.
Yeah, pretty much.
What Nas say on the beginning of what he said in the beginning of this album? Niggas is doing this even without a record contract.
That's a
Niggas is
fact.
doing this even without a record contract.
You
So
heard?
again, I don't got no damn label backing me, putting me on.
Exactly.
I don't got no label putting no money in my pocket. I ain't got these weird white indie rapper labels putting me on. Nigga, I put myself on. So the checks, it's about the fatherhood, the marriage. Yeah, that plays a part in me being committed to my and leaving a legacy to my family.
Yeah, I can
When my
dig that.
sons get big, when my sons get big, because I think about it like this, man. And nigga, in the next 100 years, they gonna be able to go through the family tree and see, yeah, our great grandfather, you know, Simi, that nigga was cold.
You
They
heard?
gonna be able to see the records. They gonna be able to see the pictures, the videos. They gonna be like, my great grandparents, Lena Lavish and Simi Six, them niggas was out cold.
As long as YouTube around, they gonna be able to see the files
They
too,
gonna
because
be
you know
able
I
to see
got
it,
them.
bro. If I can see my fourth and fifth and sixth great grandparents' images online, their pictures, their records on the United
Fact.
States Census, I guarantee you, with this future that we have ahead of us, they're going to be able to see what the fuck I did.
I ain't
And
mad at that neither.
I put in mad work, and I don't plan on stopping no time soon.
Oh yeah, the
So yeah,
grind never stopped. The
yeah.
work
So
ethic
to
is
answer
there.
your question again, for yes, it plays a part in leaving a legacy. But as far
Got
as getting up to like try to make moves and do this music to get paid, like I'm far beyond. This is a lifestyle. I put this on every day. This is just me. You know, I love it, man.
Got you. So let's just get into the questions. All right, Simi, I've been knowing you for years, but let the people know who you are, where you from, Simi.
Send me 6, West Side Detroit, Finkel. You know, that's where I'm from. That's what I represent.
Yes,
Everywhere
sir.
I go, I tell people I'm from Detroit. You know, so Detroit, send me 6. Been rapping for about 10 years straight now, releasing music consistently every year.
Hey, let me ask you this though, Simi. Can you remember the first rap you ever wrote, my guy?
Mm, it was in like 4th grade. So no, all I remember is I'll cut your ass like grass. That's all I could literally remember.
I cut
Is
your
I'll
ass
cut
like
your
grass.
ass like grass. And we got our books and I told you this on the first interview that we ever did. You know, my books got confiscated. My rap books, they got confiscated. My father
Mm-hmm.
was friends with the dean of the school, dean of students, like an assistant principal role. My OG Jamar Motley from Detroit, Michigan. He was the
Mm-hmm.
dean of students at the school. Me and a few of my other friends, we used to write raps, and yeah, the books got confiscated because one of my homies was writing some wild shit, and yeah, but he was so cool. He was friends with my father too, like best friends with my father. They swam across the Detroit River from Detroit to Canada together. They
Word?
was both they was both lifeguards. Yeah, so I knew him. I knew this guy. He was my dean of students, but this was also like a family friend. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of suspending all of us, he made my friend that was saying the more wild shit. He made him write a rap about school and say it on the PA. So he got to do like a live, freestyle over the PA at school, to make up for, the crazy shit he was saying in his rhyme book. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Yeah, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, gotta get it shine somewhere. Gotta do something. You know what I mean? You got caught. Let me get that notebook. Oh, you like to write? Well, let
Right.
the whole school hear that shit. You heard?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, but hey, all jokes aside though, excuse me. What message or theme do you hope people take away from your music? Like, what's the message that you hope people take away?
Right. And that's what I've been working on recently. Well, since He Who Ascends, I will say 2020 is
Mm-hmm.
just a message of empowerment and commitment, and the hustle and the grind never stops. Just to continue feet to the ground and not giving up. Just to have belief in yourself, confidence in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you could take that same confidence and belief in any facet of business or society that you want to do. So if you want to run for mayor, just be consistent, be committed, be dedicated, believe in yourself, and you can achieve what you want. You got to start from somewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's what I would. That's my message, and I've been trying to put in more black empowerment stuff in my music, talking about different black icons and black figures because we have such a rich history as black Americans in the United States of America. So I just want to make sure that our youth understand that, we're not just some people that came from chattel slavery. We're
Yeah.
inventors of light bulbs. Everything in our household, majority of it was made and invented and patented by black Americans as far as the light bulb, if you have a home security system that was created by a black woman, if you have a heated gas furnace in your house where you push a button to go up to 70 degrees in your house, a black woman created that. You know what I mean? If you ever
Mm-hmm.
been on a roller coaster, a black man created that. So these are things that I like to speak into my music as of recently, as like probably like last year,
Mm-hmm.
2024, just to make sure that our kids understand their lineage and their ancestry and what they accomplished for them, so because a lot of our kids, they just know it was slavery, then Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and that's the story. You know what I mean? And which is a disservice to the what our youth should know, because they should be empowered to
Mm-hmm.
know that my ancestors did so much to make the United States of America what it is today. So I try to give a little historical gems in my music,
So is it safe to say you kind of like balancing it in between? You sprinkling your normal cadence with a little bit of let's say what political views, or maybe a little bit of, let me see, what we call it,
just
like
history, just history. You
just
know what I mean?
history, like I
Yeah.
mean, Yeah, black empowerment. Yeah. Because I'm
You
I'm
know,
listening to how you normally rap. All your songs that I listen to, they're playing in my head now, but it's like you sprinkling it with a little bit of just a little bit something else with different substance to it, showing that
right.
you have different levels and different layers to what you do and how you do it.
Right, and that comes with age and maturity. Like when you said,
Okay.
what do I see as myself now from all these years of making music? Maturity is one of them.
Mhm.
When you get older, hopefully you should strive to be more mature and more um, intellectual, which I am. I'm from a city that where the Nation of Islam was founded. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
knowledge is always key. You know what I mean? Just like out there in Harlem, I think in Harlem, I don't know what part of Harlem or what part of New York City, but 5% nation, God's earth. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
We
on
have
25th Street, the 7% is there.
so again with Detroit and Harlem is always connections. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but people got to know these things, and if you don't put that in the music, these things get lost in history. And these kids, they don't care about history. They only care about Fortnite. They care about these dunks, the panda dunks. You know what I mean? But we got to.
Yeah.
They like rap music too, and in rap music, and I'm not doing anything new. All the predecessors have done it. Nas, Big, Jay, they always sprinkled in. Half a mil. All these people, they always sprinkled in the knowledge of Black America and our struggle and our ancestry and our history to make sure that the youth that's listening can get some knowledge, because
That's a
that's what it's
fact.
all about.
And niggas don't even. I mean, it's sad to say, but niggas don't be picking up books no more. So a lot of the message got to come through the music because music is receptive. Everybody could turn on their phone or YouTube and play a music video, song, whatever the case may be.
It's
So
so
it's like,
acceptable.
yeah, it's more acceptable. And then especially if you saying something that's meaningful and you say it to a dope beat, boop, there go the hook, line, and sinker, reel them in now. You heard?
Mhm.
So
Yes,
it's
sir.
it's just yeah. So it's not what you do, it's how you do it, I guess. I mean, not what you say, but how you say it. Because somebody could say they could be
Right.
preaching something you saying, and they preaching it in the auditorium. But nah, it sounds dope when Simi say that, but it's on the beat, and I relate to it more. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So it's different. It's different. It's different ways to get your point across, and that's a dope thing when people actually choose to open up their mind and not try to be so narrow minded and shit like that. There's different ways to get your point across.
Hmm. I agree.
I'm with you on that. Had to take a sip with you. All right, so let me see here. Let me see. Let's say how do you balance staying true to your artistic vision while also appealing to a wider audience, since you're saying you're starting to put more things into your music that you normally didn't sprinkle in there? Like, how do you stay balanced, staying true to your the semi six that I know what I mean? You know all the shit I know, but
Mhm.
with the new, how do you stay like, is it a fine balance, or do you just like, or is it difficult, or it's just like you staying in tune with real time, so what's ever going on in real time, you're able to sprinkle and dabble that in there.
Yeah, what you just said right there. I just take what's going on, current events, and I could throw that in there. Like I had a line, Kendrick. I said,
Mhm.
man, I said Kendrick, yeah, some Kendrick squabbling, but the game need a new style and remodeling. Yeah, because Kendrick, he had squabble out, so what I
Mhm.
mean. Yeah, Kendrick having, I said Kendrick having a good time. Yeah, he's squabbling, but the game need a good. I said Kendrick having a good time. Yeah, he's squabbling, but the game need a new style and remodeling.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So just bringing in just like you said, bringing um current events into the music, because people are seeing everything in real time so quickly now, especially with TikTok and YouTube. We seeing everything go down before the news people get a chance to even put it on the news. We already know what's going on before the news knows what's going on. So but the balance part is pretty easy, man. Again, I maintain what I do, and I add on little things here and there just to um the balance is knowledge and having fun. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You got to have the medicine and you got to have the candy with it. The fun is me talking about the polo. The fun is me talking about the metaphors, the similes. The reality is, this is what's going on in Black America. The reality is, You know, this is another part of history that you probably didn't know, that the Moors ruled in Spain at one point in time.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, when you think about it, yeah, if people do their history and they know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the balance is, yeah, that chick fly or I'm fly, but the other side of it is, you know, Yeshua, Jesus is black. He was a black man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Think-
So we gotta, and that's always been a thing in rap. We always had the balance of the fly shit with the real shit, and that's what always made people so appealing in the music. Is how is he so street with with like a bare minimum high school education, but he has all this wisdom, he has all
Mhm.
this world knowledge and history in his music. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that always makes a lot of listeners that's non-black appreciate the music and the art form more. Is, wow, this dude said he dropped out of high school in 10th grade, but he can tell us about world history and talk about, you know, North Face Gore-Tex jackets
Mhm.
and bitches with bamboo earrings and how this nigga got shot at the club and after a CeeLo game. Like, what, all of this is in the same song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the balance, man. Just giving them the candy and the medicine.
The candy in the medicine. That's the balance right there. The
Mhm.
candy in the
Like
medicine.
when I
You
give
heard?
my son his medicine, I put it in lemonade. I put it in a juice that he like. I don't
You
just give
heard?
him the medicine straight up. I pour the medicine in the juice that he like, and I make sure he drink all the juice. The medicine was consumed along with the sugary drink.
So sometimes I guess what hip hop is, the political message would be the medicine, but the candy is the dope beat in the bars. How you
Yeah,
saying
you
about?
know, yeah,
Got you.
basically.
Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. I'm with you on that one for sure. For sure. Let me see here. Let me see. Now, let me see. Well, I kind of asked this question already, but how has your sound evolved since you first started making music? Like, how has it evolved? I know we say you put more substance in there, but is the quality of the beat selection changed, or is it still your type of regular semi-six shit? Not saying that your shit is regular, but I know you, so I know a semi-six beat when I hear it. Know what I
Right.
mean? But
It
how
just
has it
depends.
evolved?
Um, it depends on really who I'm working with, the producer at the time. Me personally, when it comes to hip hop and music, and this is my first time talking about this, but when it comes to hip hop and music, again, this is a lifestyle culture to me. This is something that I do, that I love. When I first started making music, a lot of people would charge me for beats, and I would get a hard time doing those processes. You know, I'm paying for a service, and I feel like there's lack of professionalism sometimes. I feel like sometimes I'm chasing the producer down that I'm paying.
Hmm.
So it becomes kind of like a hindrance. Like, I'm putting all this money up to do this project. I'm paying for all these beats, and I'm chasing the producer down.
Yeah.
You know what I
Where
mean?
that at?
So it got to a point where, you know, instead of paying all this money for this music, let's make genuine connections with producers and musicians that truly want to work with me. And whether they're just starting out or they already have a sound that they already built over the years, I just prefer to work with people that's going to do something out of the mutual respect. And in music, I've been blessed enough to be able to rap good enough to attract certain producers to want to work with me on the grassroots level, where they produce the beats, I make the music, and we come together and collaborate for free, and we both split the royalties at the end. So whatever we make on this song throughout the year, we those royalties get split 50-50 between me and the producer, or me, the producer, and whatever featured artist it is. Instead
Yeah.
of charging each other and trying to crack each other's heads open with the prices, because I'm just that nigga and I rap better than all these, or I got the beats, I'm the next Timberland nigga, so you got to
Yeah.
pay me what I'm worth. Like, no, we gonna put the ego aside. We all respect each other's music. We respect the lyricism of the rapper. We respect the production and the sample selection and the knowledge of the producer. And we're gonna eat the cost, and we're gonna work together and see what this song is really worth out there to the public, and see if they're gonna pay for this or not. Instead of, well, I'm gonna charge you and you're gonna charge me, and you know we ain't even make no money off the song yet, but we just charge each other, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So that's
Like
the
let's set it up. Let's set it up to where we can have residual income for a
Yeah.
lifetime. Like, you could pay me $200 now, but shit, I'd rather get $200 every month. Let's just set it up to where we both could eat 50-50. You get 100, I get 100 for the
And
rest of
and
my
and
life.
and this is why you my brother Fresh, because you're not a rapper, you're not a producer, but you can see the business. You can understand the mindset of, instead of me charging you 200 or you charging me 200, why don't we make the product and charge them the 200? Niggas got it backwards, B.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm a product of Detroit. Detroit is a hustler city. Yeah, we gonna make money, but why would, again, but that's the thing with overtime and the development and how I've become as an artist now over the years is, I'm going to work with artists that want to work with me on a mutual respect base,
Correct.
so we can both get this paper together. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like when you play my music on your channel, I get paid from that and you get paid from your views. And I always tell you, thank you, Fresh, for playing my. I be sending you money to play my music on your channel, so I could get some more money. Right?
Yeah.
We all eat
One
it.
hand wash the other, both wash the face.
But yeah, that's it, Fresh. I'm just happy you understand. You ain't no rap nigga. You ain't no producer nigga, and you understand though.
But it comes
Because
with, it comes
you're
with
a Harlem nigga, so
maturity.
you understand the money.
Yeah, it comes with maturity, understanding the hustle, and matter of fact, first it comes from being able to listen and learn, being able to keep your mouth quiet and your ears open and soaking in the information, and then deciphering it to where it makes sense. And if it makes sense, it's like, oh, why would you go against the grain? That makes perfect sense. Like I say, don't pay me now. I don't want to pay you now, but let's get paid together 50-50 until we ain't here no more.
Literally, bro. Literally. Because when we
Oh,
gone,
man.
this music is still going to be here, and our kids are
Okay.
going to be. Because when I get old, because when my children get old enough, I'm going to start putting them as executive producers on these songs,
As you
and they're
should.
going to have my accounts to be able to collect these royalties when I'm long gone. And my great grandchildren, my great great grandchildren. See, but niggas ain't thinking that deep. But this is one thing I would say too about the music. Now I don't want to contradict myself, but I got to say this because this is another part of the reality. For the longest time, I've done a lot of free music with artists, specifically rappers, and they will tell me, "Yo, send me this track. I want you to be on this track." They'll send me the track. Kill the beat. Send it back to them. You like this? Oh yeah, man, that's dope. We gonna put it out. Song never comes out. I done wasted about $100 in the studio and driving back and forth to the studio, and now you don't put the song out. I done wasted $100. So now for certain rappers, not all. If you a part of my clique, I'm not charging you. But certain rappers, you at least got to pay my studio fee if we're going to work together and collaborate. Because I don't know you, and if we do this song, and I'm using my money, and you decide not to put it out later, then at least you paid for that, not me.
Yeah. And that
So
makes
I hope
sense.
people can understand that too. I just want you to. I'm not charging you, cracking you over there. Just pay the studio fee that I'm going to pay. So that way, if you don't put this song out, it wasn't a waste of my money and my time. So I do have to
Exactly.
put that out there too, and I hope people can
And,
understand.
and that's a good and that's actually a good ass business regimen for the simple fact, you send me a track. Fresh, get on this track.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You mom, I got you. Say no more. You like my shit? It's a dope beat. I'm gonna get on there. I get on the track. Of course, I gotta go to the studio so my producer or engineer could mix and master my vocals and shit so it sound steak sauce, A1 quality, of course. And I send you the track back, and then you might feel some type of way and feel like I killed you on this shit, and you can't write nothing better than that. That track never comes out. I just lost out of money paying my engineer to get me an A1 quality, you know what I mean?
To do
Certified
something for you.
for your shit, because it's not my album, it's your shit, your single. And now you don't want to drop the shit because you can't fuck with me on there. I just ate you, pause. Oh nah, we not doing that.
We
Yo,
not doing
pay
that,
me if
bro.
you want me on that shit unless you family. Fuck out of here.
This is why I fuck with my brother Fresh. Cause he don't do this rap shit, but he can understand the business of it.
Word. It's a hustle. All this shit is a hustle. You gotta understand hustle. So it's like, nah, we need to make this shit equal playing field because I don't want to lose out, but you still got that track with my vocals and shit. I don't know if you might try to rewrite my shit or bite my shit. I don't know, but you ain't putting the shit out. So hey,
And Fresh, for context, I've done this over 50 times for different artists, and these songs have yet to see the light of day. Till today, they have not seen the light of day. They're just sitting in people's folders. I was never compensated. I was never given no money. I was never told, we still gonna put this out. No word has been spoken of these tracks. They're just sitting in files. So yeah, bro. Yeah.
matter of fact, hold up. I need a disclaimer. Give me 1 second. Yo, I like your boy Harlem Fresh 125 all day, every day. Even when I'm out of state, I'm in a New York state of mind. And your words and your lifestyle have to match, or your whole style is chump. And Simi Six don't rap for free. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Kick rocks or get kicked on, dumbass niggas. All right, I'm good. Yeah, I ain't like all that. What niggas talking about? They don't rap for
So
free,
for
nigga.
certain rappers, that's the development with me. For certain, I'm gonna do the music for free with my inner circle. We got mutual respect. We know each other. We from the city, and
Yeah,
and some of these people from outside the city, Philly, New York, L.A. Um, cool. I rock with them. We gonna do the music. We gonna get this paper together. But y'all new niggas coming up that just started rapping yesterday, trying to hit me up to do a feature. Cool, we could do it. But you gonna pay this. You gonna pay this studio time, bruh. Because
yeah,
ain't no telling I'll do this song for you and then it don't see the light of day. Nah, I'm like, damn, I done wasted $100 trying to do something for you. I done drove back and forth and I'm not hearing anything back about a release. So yeah.
yeah. Took time away from the kids, the wife. Nah, nigga, you gotta. I need to do compensation for this shit. You
And,
heard?
and and Fresh, this is before the children, this is before the marriage. So now
Yeah,
with the children and the marriage, it's definitely, if you niggas don't got no bread on the table, like especially if I don't know you. And again, I know I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but for the ones that I don't know, that's not a part of the circle, that's just trying to jump in because they see niggas making moves and doing their thing and nice, man, you gotta put some sweat equity and some paper equity into this, man, because it's an investment, man. We artists and people like even you, bro. We put time, money, and sweat and a lot of equity into what we do, bro. We don't
uh,
have to play around with you new niggas that's trying to get on because you want to be seen. This is more than being seen. This is a lifestyle. This is again commitment, dedication, maturity, evolution,
yeah.
grind. This is vision. This is not just some shit we just thought we was gonna do yesterday. No, we've been thinking about this our whole life, and we have the opportunity to do
Nigga,
it.
since
When we was in the
2018.
bro, when we was in the '90s, thinking about, oh man, I want to be a rapper. I want to have my own channel on TV, bro. Now we have the opportunity to do that with all these platforms on social media.
That's a
Back in the
fact.
day, niggas wasn't thinking that we would be able to do all the shit we doing today, bro. We got so yeah,
At
man.
all, at all. I mean, come on, man. I I was shocked when niggas had cell phones and pages and shit. I was around before that. I'm born in 79. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 1979. I turned one March 7th, 1980.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've been
Yep, that's
outside
coming
so
up. I
long
already
and
know your
seen
birthday, bro.
evolution. I mean, and it's like I'm dog. We been around, we witnessed and seen a lot that a lot of niggas couldn't even fathom. And actually still to be here to survive, and I got all my fingers and toes. Now I mean I'm good health and everything. So it's like, man, we made it a long way, and it's a lot like it's so much shit that's about to pop off in 2025. And a lot of y'all niggas need to be in tune with Elon Musk, dog. Like, we about to have robots and shit.
Facts.
They already made. They already made. He perfecting
Yep.
them shits. Like Tesla got robots and shit. Tesla has a my phone, not an Apple iPhone. Tesla has a my phone, and it costs a fraction of price of the iPhone. I'm ready to get one.
Yeah. My whole thing.
So
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm just saying. So it's like we keeping up with Like we really about to be the George, we about to be the Jetsons out this shit, and
Mhm.
niggas not even really thinking about it like that. Like you wilding if you not you wilding if you don't have no type of stock or some type of Bitcoin or something because something's about to happen. So if you got kids or loved ones, it's like let me invest a little bit in here. I ain't gonna put the whole basket in this bitch. I ain't gonna bet the house on it, but let me dibble and dab because it's something to this shit. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like it's something gonna pop off. I really think something gonna pop off, but we about to be the fucking Jetsons in a minute. And let me see. I'm about to be 46 years old and I got a long life to live. So you see me in a flying car, you gonna know I was in a flying car out this bitch. They already got cars on water and shit. You see me in a flying car, I'll be on the flying
Right.
car. Word up. But nah, I love life, dog. I love life. I love the music. I love listening to people's story. I love people that are authentic, original, and I just love to hear the progression through the music and then actually see the progression in overall life itself. And like you like Sim, you one of my favorite brothers, though. Like one of my favorite brothers, because we just always been on some chill shit. We got a lot of shit in common, but it's the music that just brought niggas together. And if they just if they could really go back into the archives and see when we first did our interview, we both looked younger as hell back then. Like this goes way, 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 way back before the marriage, before the kids. Like
Right.
this has
Facts.
just been my guy, man.
Hmm.
This is my guy, man. Can't
Likewise, man.
complain, my
That's
brother,
my brother
dog.
right here.
For sure, for sure. Let me see. Let me see. What's your take on the current state of hip hop and where it's headed, Simi? I mean, we got Drake suing people and shit. We got Kendrick catching a body. I mean, what we
Body.
doing?
What?
What's the current state of hip hop and where do you see it heading from here in 2025?
Current state of hip hop looking good, man. As far as the underground battle rap, always looking tip top. Everybody doing their thing, man. I love the battle rap scene. I love the underground rap scene. Everybody still putting out music consistently. Everybody still coming with bars and being inspirational. Um, as far as the mainstream is looking nasty, man. We got one of the
Mm.
biggest artists of all time, doing some light skin shit.
Well, he
Trying to sue
light
the
skinned.
label
He a light skinned nigga from Canada.
from Canada, you know what I mean, who identifies as Jewish. Um, so yeah, now he trying to in the claims is crazy. I didn't read the full lawsuit, but you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's some Karen type shit, bro. And you know what I mean? We're not doing that again. When you
The
did
label
back to
said
back,
they ain't fucking with that. The label said we ain't they ain't jacking that shit.
you did. He tried to make it seem as if Kendrick didn't do what he did, and we didn't watch everything real time happen, and we wasn't rocking with Kendrick. Like Kendrick had a dope song, and we fucked with it, and that's it. Move on, bro. You're making it even worse. You know what I mean? And some niggas got to know, like back to back when Drake did back to back on Meek Mill wasn't doing all of this.
Nah. Nigga had Whataburger tweeting about back to back. Nigga
so
had Whataburger.
so
That's a famous hamburger chain and definitely out here in Texas where I'm at.
yeah.
Like Whataburger, you can't drive 5 miles and not see a Whataburger, my nigga.
Yeah, so bro, it's like yeah, we got to get off that, Drake, man. Just hold the L, man, because you're making it worse on yourself. Not, and then you can't be the antagonizer. You can't be pointing the finger and telling niggas drop, 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 and then the nigga drop a fucking 8-time bomb on your head, and now you complaining.
Got nasty. Now the crazy shit is that, like you said, when Drake had the battle with Meek, now I mean Drake, he first came up with the charged up. Meek
Mm-hmm.
was quiet. Meek ain't say nothing. Then Drake came with the back to back. Back to back was a club hit. Everybody was jacking that shit because they felt like the charged up shit was like a little love tap. And Meek ain't respond in 48 hours. So it seemed like Drake was bullying Meek. Then Meek came out with a little something, but it was kind of like too late. So we really kind of like never minded to keep a stack.
Right.
Even though I listened to it, I believe it's him and O'Malley is on there. His, you know what I mean? But whatever the case may be. It's on that 4 something, Dream Chasers 4, some I forgot, but it didn't do enough. Now, Drake, Drake is known as the it factor. He's known as the hip hop stimulus package. If you do a song with Drake, you boost up in clout, you get your radio
Oh
spins and
yeah.
shit like that. And I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
and it was actual factual. It wasn't fake. I'm not taking nothing away from Drake. Drake was known as that nigga. He was pushed. Now I mean, they was
Bro, in
talking
one of
about
my
he was
songs I
doing
said still spit the rhymes from a Shinobi scroll.
it.
Still spit the rhymes from a Shinobi scroll. Underground is cool, but I was still signed to OVO.
You know what I mean? So,
So yeah,
but when all that transpired, and Drake is at, I guess you could say he's been at the top of the rap game for quite some years. Lil Wayne been chilling because Lil Wayne gets
right,
paid off what Drake do, so it didn't
right,
matter.
yeah.
Lil Wayne's chilling. He's
You gotta
suntanning.
pass this, and you gotta pass the torch, and yeah,
Anyway, yeah, and he did it at a young age. Lil Wayne is already solidified. But
right.
now when we get to Kendrick takes a different approach. Because at first we have Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, three-headed monster, pause if need be. People feel like, yo, Drake is probably the biggest pop star of the three. J. Cole is probably like, they would say, quote unquote, maybe the best rapper out of the three. And then Kendrick Lamar is just the all around, he does everything. But when it came to the smoke,
Mm.
I was disappointed that J. Cole tucked his tail
Yeah.
after throwing shots.
Not
We
only
don't do
that,
that in hip hop.
I have to interject, sir.
Go ahead.
Before that, this guy J. Cole was on a run where he was basically getting on niggas' tracks and outperforming and out rapping the people that he featured on, people's songs that he featured on. We got that with the case of Benny the Butcher, Uncle P's Caddy. We got that
Yeah.
with the case of Lil Yachty, whatever song that him and Lil Yachty did. And there was a few other joints that J. Cole just was on a run of just getting on tracks and just
Catching
bodying.
bodies. Yeah, he caught bodies. He caught a lot of
And
bodies.
it was and I've never been like a J. Cole is cool. I've never been really all the way into his music, but that nigga during that time, like 2022, 2023, like let's say 2021 to like 2023, it was a nasty crime scene with this guy.
Yeah.
It was yellow tape everywhere around this nigga, bro. I will give him that. But then he tried to do the little slick shit with the Might Delete Later album, and you deleted your whole career trying to fuck around.
Let's go a song before that, though. Let's go one song before that. Let's go to the song First Person Shooter.
Yeah, First Person Shooter. The Drake and Cole was going. I'm not even a Cole fan. I'm not even a Drake fan like that, but I was tapped in because I was like, these two right here, J. Cole was really inspiring Drake to go back to lyricism. And it was a good time.
Yeah. But Kendrick, though. While Kendrick sat there and was quiet for a long ass time while Drake was at the top of the throne and Cole was being named one of them niggas too, at the top. Kendrick simply sat back, analyzed what the fuck was going on, and he decided to say, I'll wipe both y'all niggas' noses. Y'all can't fuck with me. And then he proves it by making J. Cole do a diss track and then take it back and say he don't want none. Then he takes Drake, puts him over his leg, and spanks his ass repeatedly. Now Drake was fighting back because we're not gonna act like before
Yeah,
they
he
not
threw
like
some
us.
shots back.
Yeah,
Pause. He was firing back.
But when They Not Like Us became like a national anthem worldwide, and then he was smart enough, genius enough to say, hey, all you YouTubers, y'all can play it for free, no copyright.
And this is what me and my wife was talking about a couple days ago. I was telling her this is what really happened and why Kendrick got so many views. Because you got all these young streamers that be online all day getting millions and millions of people viewing them with this song playing in the background. That song now has the same amount of views plays that video has. So if that video got 9 million eyeballs watching, that song just got the 9 million ears that was watching it too.
Music reactions, reaction videos. You know how many reaction? Even I was able to capitalize off that.
Because everybody did, and it was beautiful. And I was sick of the niggas that was hating, like Gully TV. That nigga was online complaining, man, y'all niggas, that's all y'all want to talk about is Drake and Kendrick. Like, niggas are capitalizing. And you're mad? Ain't you supposed to be the hip hop fashion and drug Haitian Jack type nigga? Like, okay, talk about the hip hop too then. Nigga. I don't understand these hip hop niggas who come off with I'm a hip hop channel, but then branch off into other type of fuckery and then be mad and pointing at the hip hop niggas for doing hip hop shit. I don't understand it. So he was one of the niggas complaining. It was a lot of niggas complaining, but niggas ate because Kendrick did not copyright nobody. He could have easily been like, copyright strikes on all you niggas. Give me my money. But he didn't, because that's what real niggas in the culture do. And real niggas that understand the culture.
He gave the world a stimulus package. All us internet YouTube and niggas, he gave us a stimulus package with They Not Like Us. That's what he did. And he won over the masses. And he won. But Drake wanting to do a lawsuit because of certain things that were said. Oh man.
It's gonna be bad. This come Super Bowl is gonna Kendrick is definitely gonna do Not Like Us. And it's gonna be in Kendrick fashion. He's gonna do the original beat, and most likely he might bring a live band to do this.
Let me ask you this though, because we're gonna stay right there.
Like, and when I say live, I'm talking about like a marching band. He's gonna do this, Not Like Us, with the California marching band or some HBCU marching band, and it's gonna be historical. It's gonna be monumental, and Drake is gonna be the nail in the coffin for these artists who feel like they could come in and cosplay the culture, because I'm not no Drake hater. But at the end of the day, we have to have cultural connections to the genres, and these genres are primarily Black American, as far as talking about hip hop. And the spirit of it was with Kendrick during this time. Drake didn't have it. He was talking about, you sound like you rapping like you trying to free the slaves. Like, is that what you really want to talk about, Drake? This is how you know you're anti-Black, you was raised Jewish, and even though your father is a Black American, you don't really have that cultural connection. You were in Canada in the suburbs acting for shows like Degrassi, and you're being raised by a white Jewish woman. And then another disrespectful thing that he did was, they said I couldn't say what he had his mom on the intro, and he was saying some word he couldn't say, and he was like, nigga, like, you don't bring your white mother to basically let you come in with the nigga at the end. Like, you don't
it made no sense.
You don't make her, you don't let her be the lead to your nigga punchline or your nigga bomb.
Yeah, it made no sense. It was actually distasteful.
Yeah. So again, just like rappers like Fat Joe coming out here saying, and I know the New York thing, I'm not from New York, I'm from Detroit, but the Puerto Ricans and certain other ethnic background groups in New York, some of them be getting the nigger pass. But it's like, we can't tolerate the disrespect and the anti-Blackness that y'all have with this. It'd be like real, like sneaky, like anti-Blackness. And you think that niggas don't catch on to that, and we catch on to that.
Now see, hold on, not to cut you off, because I want to that Fat Joe thing. Let's
hold on.
Right
Can we do one little small intermission? Let me get my charger.
Go ahead.
Let me get my charger real quick. Sorry, bro.
Go ahead. They not like us. You heard? Yo, make sure y'all follow my guy Simi6. Now, I mean, yo, iTunes, fucking Spotify. Apple Play Music, whatever. Yo, just follow my guy Simi Six. Listen to the music. Esmos wanted. Salute. It says, have y'all seen Reek and Say Ninja? I could speak on that. Because I'm from New York City. I'm from Harlem. And let me see, because I want to answer you. I mean, salute to you too. I appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you share the live. I'm chopping it up
Back,
with my
bro.
guy Simi Six. Make sure y'all follow Simi Six on all
Yes, sir.
platforms. Stream music, Apple, Spotify, iTunes, and everything else that play music. Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Simi Six is on there. But now you say, have y'all seen Reek and Say Ninja? Let me see. I'm gonna answer you like this because I'm from
Yeah,
New
because you
York
from
City. New York City is a very diverse city. It's one of the biggest cities in the states in the United States.
Yep.
But it's not the, but it's one of, and we're very diverse. Me, Harlem Fresh, me myself, I am of a Dominican and black descent. My pops is Dominicano, my mom's is Cuban and black. I identify myself as a young black man. You know what I mean? But of course, we have Dominicans that are darker than me. I don't speak full Spanish. I speak Spanglish. I'm from the hood. That's how we did. Full Puerto Ricans though, and full Dominicans that grew up with us, they talk how we talk. Yo, my nigga, what's good? Ain't shit, nigga. I'm about to hit the store. Yo, roll up. You got the smoke? All right. Yo, call the shorties, get the licks. We about to slide. Who got the free crib? All right, it's lit. That's my nigga. That's my brother. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and black, we all together. We all together. Most of us are mixed. Most of us are full blooded, but we all grew up together in the projects, and it's diverse. I never grew up in the projects with a white kid ever. Never seen white kids in the projects. Nah. Never grew up with a white kid saying nigga. I never grew up, or I don't think I would even tolerate or allow that. Don't. Because you ain't grow up with us. We don't know you from nowhere. So what gives you the privilege or the right to say it? Like, you know what I mean? That's how we would look at it if you was from where I was from. Fat Joe, though, I think Fat Joe is I think he's lost his mind. Cause it's a lot of shit that he say that it just don't add up. It's
Mm.
like he's doing things for shock value, for
Mm-hmm.
clickbait, or saying things just to get attention. I don't. Mm. If Pun was still alive, I don't even think Fat Joe would be as vocal.
Hmm.
I don't think he would be as vocal if Pun was still alive. May he rest in peace. But we do need to bring awareness to we need to bring awareness to a lot of things, and we also need to hold boundaries to a lot of things to where we draw the line to where, yo, nah, you're not good on that. Know what I mean? You're not from the element, you're not from the era. You know what I mean? Capital punishment right there, you dig? But he's gotta understand that. But I was answering the question for Eskimos Wanted, and
Mm-hmm.
have y'all seen Reek and Say Ninja? And it's like, yeah, I mean, of course, because I'm from the era in the hood to where,
Right.
yo, I got three older brothers. They are full Hispanic. They're not mixed. I'm the only mixed one. I call a nigga in the heartbeat, and he say it back. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it just depends on where you grew up, the demographic, and the people that are from where you from, they understand. Outsiders wouldn't understand. You know what I mean? If you were outside, just like there's certain codes that go down in Detroit that I wouldn't understand because I'm not from
Right.
Detroit. I didn't grow up
Not of
there.
the
So
culture. Yeah.
I don't know what's allowed and what's not allowed because I'm not from those streets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So how people relate to each other in Detroit, I would have to learn that as I'm there.
Yeah. The culture.
Yeah. because every city and every state got their own culture. Every ghetto has
Right.
its own culture. You know
Right.
what I mean? For real, for
Mhm.
real. But one thing I want before we get too far, I wanted to rewind right quick. Let's rewind. And I wanted
Okay.
to ask Simi Six. Simi, Kendrick is performing at the Super Bowl. Should it be Lil Wayne or no?
That's up to Kendrick, man. I feel like if Lil Wayne wants to be a part of historic history in New Orleans and a part of the Super Bowl, and as big as a sports fan as Lil Wayne is, I feel like it would be a great thing for him to get on that stage, um, and represent for his city and be there with Kendrick because he will be on the right side of history. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Drake is your artist, but Drake is fucking up right now. And sometimes you gotta, as the boss, you gotta align with the winning team and show your people like, nigga, this could be you, but you bullshitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's time to tighten up and get back to the Drake that we did know. You know, because that'll put a fire under his ass if he see Wayne on stage with him. Like, oh, this nigga Wayne went up there. All right, bet. I'm on this nigga neck. You know, sometimes you got to put fires under niggas.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it would be a dope moment. And I mean, I think a lot of people figured it was going to be Little Wayne anyway because it's in New Orleans. But right now, Kendrick is hot. He's hot. He
Yeah,
got the
he's hot.
hottest
He was
song
hot as
out.
fish grease last year, man. And then at the
Yeah,
end of the day, this is Jay-Z and the NFL collaborating to see who they're going to pick for the Super Bowl. And again, this is another point that's been made and proven is that every Super Bowl that they have, the people from the city are not the people that perform at that Super Bowl location.
exactly.
There's been times for cities, they have cities where the artists from that city didn't perform at that Super Bowl. The reason why these people in LA last year performed at the Super Bowl is because it's fucking LA. We have to get Dre. We have to get Snoop. But Snoop and Dre wasn't the only people, and Kendrick wasn't the only people from the city. You had 50 was up there. You had Mary J. Blige up there. You had Eminem up there. You had the whole Shady Aftermath up there representing.
Pretty
And you know,
much.
so,
Yeah.
but that made sense. Do Lil Wayne performing at this Super Bowl make sense? Yes, but at the same time, that's not up for the people to decide. And historically, we've seen that people from the city don't always perform at the city's Super Bowl location, and that's just what it is. Kendrick had a hot year. He had a hot single. Did Lil Wayne have a single as big as Not Like Us last year? No, he
No.
did not. And from a business standpoint, because the Super Bowl is all about this money and marketing and advertisement, and they need to put something that's guaranteed to make some money and get some views and attention. And that's just the Super Bowl. If you have watched the Super Bowl, you know how much money is invested into this one event that happens once a year. And
Commercials, new
they're
commercials, all that.
bruh, they're putting millions and millions and This is a money maker. They want to be guaranteed. They know these brands that's going to be sponsoring this event is going to get them paid. Budweiser, all these different liquor brands, all these different food brands, different superstars. Kendrick had one of the biggest. He had the hit single of the year for like damn near months last year.
Yeah. You
So
can't
come
deny
on,
it.
that's so Jay, everybody know I'm not a rapper. I'm a hustler disguised as a rapper. In fact, you can't fit this hustle inside of a rapper. So come on, we got to understand who Jay Z is and he's who he's working with, and when you put two and two together, it just makes sense. Would Wayne be a great addition? Of course, man, but that's up to Wayne. I'm sure Kendrick has the door open for Wayne to come through and perform a track with him because they have music together.
Mm-hmm.
One of their songs on the Carter Five or the Carter Six, I think that's one of my white favorite songs. So yeah, we gotta. They can perform that. They can perform whatever. He can just let Wayne just kick it off and then he come out. You know what I mean? Kendrick is a humble guy. This from what I see, I don't know him personally, but from what I see about Kendrick, he really loves the culture. He's black first, and he's cultural,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that he understands the cultural impact of Lil Wayne performing in New Orleans for a black city that has been through so much historically. Hurricane Katrina. He also understands that everybody know if you listen to Wayne, he's a big sports head.
Yeah. That's a
So
fact.
we all grew up on Wayne. Kendrick grew up on Wayne just like I did. So I'm sure he's more than willing to let Wayne come up. Is Wayne going to take the olive branch? That's the real question. Is he going to be accepted?
Exactly.
Is he going to put his ego aside and say, you know what? I know these two niggas beefing right now, but Drake, bro, he killed you, and you got to get back on your shit, bro. You fucking up, and I'm about to go do this show. And it's just like
Dom
that
the
because
Mongo.
Wayne and Stunner, they was beefing,
Yeah.
and it was niggas from the industry that was on Wayne's side. They was like, "No, Stunner, you wrong."
They was beefing. BG was beefing.
All
Yeah,
them niggas been
everybody
beef,
beef.
bro. Them niggas been beef, bro. You get over it, bro. We grown men at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, you got to stand 10 toes. But yeah, I think Wayne should get on that stage, man.
I ain't mad at that assessment at all. Not mad at that assessment at all. All
Put
right, so
fire
now,
under niggas' asses. Put fire under niggas' asses. You want to
yeah,
do lawsuits against labels? Okay, nigga. Cool. I'm about to go do this show with old boy, and then hopefully you get angry and upset enough to want to take this nigga head off. And probably even me. Send some shots at me so I could probably get back in the studio, nigga.
yeah, let's get lit. Let's
Unless
turn up. Word.
come
But
on,
shit, all
man.
right. Let's get into the new project though. What's the name of the new album, Simi? When it's coming out? What's good?
Uh, so I just dropped my recent project, Feature Films, last year, December 17th, 2024. It's called Feature Films. It's an
Mm-hmm.
EP. It got 4 tracks on it. Basically, Feature Films. I named it that because it has 2 songs on there called Tony Montana and Black Sean Connery Part 2, which
Mm-hmm.
is Black Sean Connery is the actor who played 007 James Bond in the classic movies like From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Doctor No. You know, a few classic movies. Um, if you know anything about Simi, real fly, real smooth, real, um, just flamboyant and luxurious raps. So when you think about that, you can put in 007, Tony Montana, his rise to illegal fame and illegal
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? But he came from the slums and got his bread, and he had the hot tub with the cigars and the big "World is Yours" statue in the middle of the crib. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Doing it big,
Exactly.
just some fly gangster shit, really. But it's called feature films because feature film is like one of them big films that people love and people gonna want to get the popcorn and be in the theaters to see. And we got a double back-to-back feature with basically Scarface and 007. These are characters that I embodied. With the with the Black Sean Connery 2 joint. This is
Mm-hmm.
the second part from Black Sean Connery 1, but this time I added a story element to it and basically told a story of 007. James Bond when I'm on the mission. you know. So
Got you. Got
basically,
you.
yeah, you can hear it, and basically, it's like a movie. It's like a movie. It's real cinematic with feature films.
Got you. So it's 4 joints on the EP. It dropped on December 17th, and it's on all platforms, right?
Yes, currently right now. Yep, you can
All
go
right,
listen to
bet,
that right
bet,
now.
bet, bet. And what's the name of the other tracks on there?
So you got track 1 is Tony Montana. I feel like Tony Montana when he was snorting up that raw. I feel like Tony Montana when they tried to cut him with that saw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's but after that, after track 2 is French Open. French
Mm-hmm.
Open, swing the racket at the French Open, slick posing in a polo ad and some rich clothing. That's French Open is part 2. It's the second track. Number 3 is Exit 9. For Joy Road, Exit 9 in Detroit. Basically, one of the exits and one of the streets in Detroit is Joy Road, and the Exit 9. So just a homage to the home base, to the headquarters, and then the last track to end out the whole EP is Black Sean Connery 2, which is like a story track, and it's very cinematic. The beat is cold, all produced by my guy KY from Detroit. He from the West Side too.
Okay.
Um,
Salute to KY.
yeah. So KY is from Detroit. Again, a mutual acquaintance, mutual companion where we get together. He liked the way I rap. I like the way he produce. We put our efforts together and we make this money together. We got a split venture, so he get 50%, I get 50% of all the royalties, and we just keep it going like that. Yeah, that's feature films in a nutshell.
Nice 4 EP, nice 4-track EP.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I know you don't stop working. So when is the album coming out in 2025? Because I know there's an album somewhere.
Right. So I just got off the phone tonight with my guy Chains. If you guys tune in to Harlem Fresh channel, you know he always plays Semi Six music. You may have heard a few joints from the upcoming album like Crown, the battle
Mm.
was uphill. You know, I ain't gonna go into it. I ain't about to get up here and start rapping, but
Crowd
if
chill.
if you know Crown, you know Fresh is my guy. He loves we always talk and he plays, you know, just to test the water on these niggas, you know what I mean? Crown is one of the tracks on the album. You know, Fresh has also had the opportunity to play one of the singles that's out now, but not on the album, Rap Vet. That's produced by Chains, Rap
I
Vet.
need you to hate.
I need you to hate. So yeah, so Chains, my friend from Detroit, he's from Detroit, Italian, half Irish guy. But he does this hip hop stuff so well. He's worked with some of your favorite Detroit battle rappers like Marv One, Quest McCody, a lot of Detroit legends from that cloth of the 8 Mile cloth, like Miss Corona. A lot of late, those mid '90s, early 2000s rappers from Detroit. That cloth, he's worked with all of them. The Mo Dirties, the Super M. I can't even go there, but the Mo Dirties, the Marv Ones, the Miss Coronas, everybody in Detroit really he's worked with from
Yeah.
that mid '90s, early 2000s cloth of Detroit rappers. And he found a liking to me. I've known him for a long time, but you know he really took a liking to my lyricism and my growth. And you know he's been one of the people that's been watching over me, just seeing like, oh no, little bro, he a man now, and he doing his thing. So I'll just really he reached out. We start working on the project. The project is done, just in the phase of final touches, and then we're going to get into mixing and mastering. But the name of the album is going to be called Crown Casa. Basically, it's the Crown Casa means like the showcasing of the crown. When you go to Foot Locker, you see that new pair of J's in that little box, that little clear box.
Yeah, that clear case, that glass
That
case,
clear case.
man.
You know what I mean? It's the housing for the shoes, but I just want you to take the shoes out and put a crown, and that's the housing for the crown. So Crown Casa. You know, this is just an opportunity for my listeners, my supporters over all this 10 years, just to see, you know, all the jewels and the design that I've been able to put into my crown, and it's now being showcased in this album. And you know, you just get to see the jewels and in the molding and the sculpting of my, you know, my artist and who I am and where I'm going. You get to finally just see it all in this showcasing. It's like
Yeah.
my first album was called The Coronation, which means the crowning of the new king or new queen or new noble that's coming in. So from the coronation to Crown Casa, you know, you see basically just the nobility of my music and how I've kept my integrity. I've matured. You know, I didn't stop. I kept going, and now you just get to see all this hard work in this casing. You know.
Exactly. Shit, I was gonna say, uh, take the sneakers out the case and just put the album in the case.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's the CD, nah, it's CD. It's the CD in
Uh
the
huh.
case. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, nigga.
Mm.
This is the creme de la creme, nigga. What's
Yeah.
going
But
on?
a lot of hard work. Driving back and forth for me because I'm a driver, man. I
Yeah.
call myself Michigan Semi I-94 champion. I'll be on that freeway, man, all the time doing long drives, you know what I mean? Just to get this music done. Like to get this album done, I was driving 2 hours back and forth multiple times throughout last year. For the past 2 years, really, I've been just, you know, going back and forth like 2 hours because he lived 2 hours away from me. Back and
Mm,
forth, back and forth, back and forth. Me driving to him, not him driving to me. That's how much dedication I have to this. I'm getting on the road. You know, I done damn near, you know, almost got into a little accident. I was looking and then I had tried to swerve and this car was right there. Oh, you know what I
yeah,
mean? But you know, this come with the time and the effort
yeah,
and this the equity of Semi Six. That's why I was saying earlier, like niggas, you can't just hop on board this. And I'm not trying to sound cocky as if I'm some well-known artist or I'm just so big and above everybody. But it's like when you really do this and you really put the grind in, it's really like it has no. It's like it's priceless, man. You know what I mean? And it's like you got to put some type of money into this because this I put my life into this, man, and I could have stopped a long time ago, like I said.
Yeah.
And if I would have stopped, I would have never had DJ Premier play my music for a month straight on Shade 45. And I didn't even know about it until he made the video of him scratching my music on there. I didn't know he was playing my music for a month straight until he made until he tagged me in the post on Instagram scratching my song. I'm like, what the? If I would have gave up, I would have never had the opportunity. So again, man, it's just with Crown Casa. This is just the legacy. This is just that's supposed to be my 6th album, but it's gonna be my 7th album. But it's just the legacy piece, just to how far I've came, man. And I haven't done everything in this rap thing, but one thing that I did do is keep it real and continue to be a part and uplift the culture with my contributions.
That's a fact. Can't nobody say that. Nah, I mean, take that from you. That's a fact. I witnessed it. I witnessed the shit throughout the years. I definitely witnessed it.
I ain't
How
never
many
known
tracks?
that fresh.
You didn't. You didn't. How many tracks we gonna get on this album when it drops?
This one gonna be like a good 10. Yeah.
Good 10. You got a due date?
We was talking about that earlier. I don't want to give out no dates or nothing to hype nobody up, but definitely this year, God willing, this year, it's gonna
Summertime,
be
like
out.
maybe summer, fall.
I'm planning out for that time, summer, fall, because it's a lot going on. I have children, I have a wife. So family matters is a real thing, and family business is a real thing, and the music is my lifestyle, but sometimes, reality is reality. We looking for
family first. You gotta
we
take care
looking
of your
for
household.
a new home to be in this year, and ain't no telling by the summertime we gonna be moving into that new place. And me, I'm a person, I can multitask. I can get this big thing done and this big thing done, but it's like, I'm trying to get all that done now. So by the summer, by the fall, this can be a release. I want to at least have all the music ready and pressed up to go, and at least a music video or two before I'm like, yeah, this gonna come out. You know what I mean? In which we don't have right now. But the music is done. Everything is recorded. We just got. And Chains, for context, Chains is a very what's the word? He's a very esoteric dude. He reads a lot of books. He does not believe in this technology. He does not like phones and webcams and cameras and like this social media stuff. He's not on it no more like he was when I first met him, like damn near 10 years ago. He's not the same guy. He's very esoteric. He's very like not on the grid like that. He's around, you can call him, but when it comes to this internet shit, he ain't rocking with it. So it's I have to call him. He's always busy he has a child of his own. He has a life of his own. He's busy doing his thing. So sometimes there's a disconnect with the consistency. But called him today. I spoke to him today, and he told me, bro, I'm sorry. We gonna get back on it. I know I've been, messing up, and we ain't been connecting like you've been reaching out, and I've been seeing the calls, been seeing the texts. My bad, but we gonna get back on it, and just let me know he can come back down here. And so we getting everything in the works. The music is there. Again, Fresh has played at least one of the joints off the project for y'all, and a lot of people hit me up like, bro, what's the name of that song Fresh be playing, bro? Like, you got that out right now? Like, no, that's just for my brother, just to let you niggas know, like, that's coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They did check the archives. They're gonna have to go a while back too, but trust me, them shits is played. They played.
Fresh is one of my biggest supporters when it comes to broadcasting my music. He has a lot of my music on his channel, and we've been able to reap the benefits of that. my streams, you know, I get money from that when he plays my music. He get money from his views. It's reciprocal, man. And I've had plenty of people come from Fresh Channel telling me, "Yo, what's the name of that song, bro? Like you had said this and that." Like they'll try to break down the bars for me, and I'm like, "You talking about that song?" Fresh, the only one who got that, so you got to go back and listen to it
Yeah.
because you're not getting it from me. So if you want to hear that again, rewind the playlist that
Yep.
Fresh gave you and just listen it to there because I'm not going to give you that. That's just for my brother because I mess with him and I know the type of caliber of people that tap into his channel. So
Alright. But shit, man. Yo, we got the album coming. Y'all just stay tuned for that. Simmy's been around for some time, evolved as a man, evolved as an artist. Yo, tell Lavish, stop hiding from me, you heard? Stop hiding from me. Try
I
to have
got you,
that conversation. Let's talk. Let's chop it up, you heard? Come to the
yeah.
subway, had this conversation, subway conversations, man. But shit, it's an upside to I mean, I've seen things that y'all have been doing, and I just been loving it, man. Now you said something about relocating. If you was to relocate, you keeping it where you at, or would you ever come
Oh man,
down
I'm
to the
Michigan
south?
all day, man. I'm Michigan all day. I ain't leaving this
You
bitch.
ain't never leaving.
I'm Michigan all day. I love Michigan. This is my state. This man, I ain't leaving. I ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm staying
I
right
mean,
here.
you've been around enough in your a younger age, though. Now,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
have.
in
Yeah,
different places. Now, I mean, countries.
it depends, man. What God blessed me with, my family with. If there's an opportunity to ever move somewhere that makes sense, I'll do it. But as far as like living, I'm Michigan bred. I bleed Michigan, bro. I bleed Michigan. I love my state. I love my home. I love my city, Detroit. I love all the surrounding cities. I love all of Michigan. Michigan is a wonderful, amazing, beautiful place. I love the people. I love the attitude. I love the spirit because, bro, and I want to make this a disclaimer too. I know I'm a rapper, but I got a damn full-time job, and I get my ass up every morning. And I go provide for my family, and I wake up at 4 in the morning just to be out at work at about 5 in the morning. And this past couple days in Michigan, it's been negative temperatures, and I'm still getting up.
I feel
Niggas
you.
down south, and this ain't no shot to my niggas down south because I love y'all, but these niggas down south can't handle this type of pressure.
They can't. I mean, lately at nighttime, it's been hitting 20 degrees down here in Texas. You heard a couple of
Niggas
days,
up
the
there
high was
losing
at
their
30.
mind.
Hey, it get too cold, the highways are shut down. You heard?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But the thing that keep me out here or kept me out here is the cost of living. The cost of
Yeah.
living is so
But you a New
beautiful.
York nigga, so you know all about winter, nigga.
Oh yeah. So I
So
don't. I
you
mean,
ain't
I
no
got like
Texas,
three North
no
Faces
Texas
over there.
nigga.
It's like three North Faces hanging up.
These Texas niggas don't know nothing about that, bro. And
So I
again, I
throw in the
love y'all.
North Face and the Nike boots, and I'm good.
I love my New York, my down south niggas, cause that's my family. My
Yeah.
family from Alabama. You know what I mean? So I love y'all, but y'all can't handle this. Y'all not built to get up in negative temperature weather and
And
go
lose
out and
their
get that
mind.
paper. Y'all ain't built like that. And this ain't no shot. I'm just saying, y'all know y'all ain't cut like that.
At
This ain't
all.
no shot. I love y'all, but y'all ain't getting up to do this type of weather, bro.
Hey, during these times, matter of fact, I wish you was out there with me when I was in St. Thomas, my nigga. I wish you was out there. If I would have known you would have fam out there, I would have went
Yeah,
over here like, yo, can I get something to eat? You heard? Let's get
yeah.
it.
So my mom's side of the family is from St. Thomas. My dad's side, they from United States of America. You know, our lineage go all the way back to the British colonies. You know what I mean? I could trace my ancestry all the way back to then on paper.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying this. I'm not just running my mouth. I could show you my ancestry going back to the British colonies. I could show you my ancestors on the 1790 census. I could show you my ancestors on the 1860 census, on the 1870 census, which is the first United States census that they put Black Americans on by name, last name, birthplace, and their mother and father's birthplace, and also their occupation. So you know what I mean. But you know, St. Thomas, I only been there one time in my life. My
Mhm.
mother still goes frequently, but you know what I mean. The United States owns the U.S. Virgin Islands, where my mother is from, St. Thomas, and yeah. So and St. Thomas has been U.S. citizen since 1927, I believe. Yeah, 1927.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2027, they will be citizens of the United States for 100 years, a century. So yeah.
No, that food out there good. The weather
Mm,
is good. It's unpredictable. It might be hot for a second, then you get rain for a minute, then it's like
yeah.
hot right again. Like
Yeah,
man,
my grandmother live out there. My aunts, one of my aunts still live out there. Few of my cousins, but most of my family from St. Thomas, they live in Boston, in the mainland of the United States. Except my grandmother, like I said, she's about 90 something. You know what I mean? Still moving, doing her thing. You know what I mean? Little short, little lady. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But yeah, I got family out there, but you know what I mean? Most of the family that I do know is right here in the United States. They all in Alabama, South Carolina,
yeah,
Virginia. Most of my family over here in Michigan, like in Detroit, the Griffin side of the family, the McCreary side of the family, is we here too. It's like the Griffin and the McCrearys. That's my. I ain't trying to put my whole story out there, but you know
yeah.
that's my ancestry. That's my lineage.
Got you, got
Mm.
you, got you, got you. Man, but shit. Next trip I try to take is I'm trying to take a cruise this summer. If I'm able to take a cruise this summer, I
Oh
think I'm
yeah.
gonna take a probably leave Miami and see if it take one to the other side of St. Thomas. Because I want to chill on the other side. That's St. Thomas was dope, but now I want to go to the other side, to the
Yeah.
St. James or some shit out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
chill
few
over
little
there.
Saint Islands out there.
Yeah, man. But beautiful, beautiful.
But I
Too
did
many.
have one thing to say about the dude Fat Joe,
Oh yeah.
because we ain't never get back to that had dip. So Fat Joe, I understand the New York thing, but he be saying some disrespectful stuff to black people, and it's not tolerated as far as black people as a nation in the United States, as a community. We don't appreciate that, and even in New York, black people know that when it comes to the white Latinos, the ones that identify more white than Puerto Rican, like a white Spanish guy, which
Hmm.
exists. You know what I mean? We don't appreciate them using the term nigga. It don't matter how they're using it. And there's always been in New York. I'm not from New York, but I've seen this a lot where the black people and the Ricans, they be beefing, and the black people have a certain name for these Ricans because
Yeah,
they're racist.
I know the
What's the
name.
word? What's the word? What's the word, Fresh?
The name is that they call them Spicks.
No, Germans.
Oh, Germans. Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right. Because in the streets, like when the niggas try to disrespect a Puerto Rican, they call Puerto Rican Spicks. Now I
But
mean,
what do but they be calling them Germans too because that
yeah,
anti-black shit.
yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
again, we have to realize that in New York there are Puerto Ricans who are anti-black,
Yeah,
and that is a thing, and that is a reality. Because even in Puerto Rico, there is discrimination against the darker Puerto Ricans.
that's a fact. Like I said, it's Dominicans that's darker than me.
Yeah, and they face discrimination in Dominican Republic
Hmm.
by the lighter ones.
Exactly.
And
Back in the
the
day,
Haitian and the
no, I was gonna
Haitians
say
usually
back in the
have.
day, my girlfriend back in the day, now when I was coming up and shit, she was full Puerto Rican, know what I mean? But when you see me, you just see a regular black kid, know what I mean? But her father didn't like me for shit. He thought I was just a no good black nigga. He said,
But
"Oh,
we all
yeah,
black though, right?
yeah."
But we supposed to be all black though. So
Yeah. He
again,
thought I was just another Moreno. Hmm.
again, and they have terms for us, Morenos,
Yeah.
where they delineate.
Moreno.
They call us
Yeah.
Morenos, Cocolas, all these things. So that's unacceptable, Fat Joe, and I'm never rocking with it. It don't matter how hood you think you are or who was raised around. Nigga, outside of New York, niggas ain't tolerating that shit. I'm gonna just keep it a whole stack with Fat Joe,
I
and
feel
it's
you. I can't be mad at that. I can't be
and
mad
it's
at all.
disrespectful because you playing around with it, you playing the character of a black man, and you're not a black man, and then you come around real black people who not tolerating that because there's a real history behind that word. We use it with each other because we understand where it come from and where we're trying to get to. You using
Mhm.
that just to fit in and be cool. It's a difference.
Yeah. We ain't jacking that. Don't be using shit just to be cool or be
Yeah.
down if you ain't really, man. But you
So
know,
yeah.
I mean, because I know where he from and shit like that. So I understand like
Yeah, we
him,
know, we understand. Yeah. But you
I
can't be
mean,
disrespectful with it though. You
yeah.
can't be saying little slick stuff and being disrespectful on some anti-black stuff because we're going to catch it. You can't be saying anti-black stuff and they'll still be trying to be black. We not rocking with none of that.
Nah, ain't no pump faking around here. You either all the way in or all the way out, nigga.
Right,
Fuck no gray
exactly.
area.
So exactly. He's shown his colors too many times. He's made claims like black people and Puerto Ricans created hip hop 50-50. No, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you
I
look
think,
at
man, like
the
that.
elements of hip hop, it all goes back to black people from the United States. James Brown, all these dancers, the early b-boys, they always from the Bronx, they always say they was watching people like Peg Leg Bates, the Nicholas brothers. These
Mm-hmm.
were they was watching to get their moves from for breakdancing. James Brown again, when it came to dancing. When it come to graffiti, Cornbread is one of the he's claimed to be the first modern graffiti writer from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
When we're talking about the DJs, before Cool Herc came to the United States, there was already DJs here in the United States playing on records outside with sound systems and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot keep giving our genres to other people because we cannot just be giving out credit to anybody.
That make perfect sense. Like, you know what I mean, if you wasn't, I was like, certain people are good at certain things, but
Mhm.
I don't know. It's like some people just feel like I don't know. There's a lot of niggas that overstep their boundaries. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
they overstep their boundaries. You heard? And it's boundaries. I mean, if you're not from where I'm from or been through what I've been through, it's like, what do you really know?
Mm,
You overstepping your boundary. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, but a lot of people's opinion don't really be mattering. Shit, if you're not from that era, that cloth, or that lineage,
man,
I
man,
mean,
you said
a
it
lot of people, man.
perfectly, bro. You said it perfectly, bro.
But hey, Simi, at this point in your career, man, what's your dream collaboration, dog? What's your
Whew.
dream collaboration at this point in your career? You've been through everything, evolved at this point right now. Let me see. 12 it's 10:12 p.m. Central, January 25th, 2025. What is Simi Six's dream collaboration?
At
And you
this
can
point,
name yeah, and you can name more than one person. Name three. Name three people you want your dream collaboration. Three people.
dream collaborations currently one, I will work with the Alchemist.
Mm.
Um, Alchemist been my favorite producer for a very long time and
Mm-hmm.
rapper too. He can rap too.
Facts.
As far as um, the underground rap scene right now, when you get that Alchemist tape, it takes you to another place, man. It solidifies you in underground rap. It solidifies you more in the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and he provides that sound that's just gonna captivate everybody and make them want to listen. Whatever Alchemist put his hands on, people are gonna want to listen to it. And so yeah, that's the first person I would work with is the Alchemist just off rip. Second, I'm gonna work with if I was to do a second one, I will work with RZA.
Mm.
I'll do an album with RZA. If he could produce an album for me, I'll work with RZA and get all the Wu Tang on there. If I could get verses from every Wu Tang member, Ghost, Ray, Method Man still doing his thing. If I can get a verse from Jizza, Inspector Deck, Cap, if I can get a verse from everybody, Yui, I'll be cool with that, man. Master Killer. If I get everybody on there, you know what I mean? Even YDB, I'll throw YDB on there if I get him on there and just do like a semi-woo project, man. Just for right now.
Mm. Simi Woo.
You know what I
Fire.
mean? That I feel like I love RZA production, man. I'm a big fan of Wu. RZA is one of the architects of what people doing today. And I would just love to be a part of that lineage of Wu, and because I got so much respect for them in that era, and I understand how much they did for the culture. And then number three, my biggest dream, and I three say the best for last, Pharrell Williams, man. You already know Pharrell Williams is my favorite artist of all time. So P, I need that skateboard P to really, I need that in my mind, P, man. I need that. I need that Neptunes presents the clones. The Neptunes specifically, I need them to produce a whole album for me where I just
both of them together. Yeah.
Both of them together. Even though I heard right now they got some legal issues and they ain't really messing with each other like that. But this a dream, right? So in the dream, they both cool. They still cool. They still making beats. And they want to work with me. They reached out to me. They called me, yo, send me, man. We got these beats, man. We just need to come to Virginia, man, or come to Miami. You know what I mean? And Pharrell got to be the one to call me too. He got to call me while Chad making some weird beat sounds in the back with the keyboards and shit. And I'll be like, yeah, that's Chad in the back. He cooking up already for you, man. Just come on down to Miami, man. We gonna make it happen. I just need that'll be the dream, man. Always Pharrell will always be my favorite artist of all time. Like I always say, if it wasn't for him and the Neptunes, I would have never got into making music, man. They just showed me, like, again, you don't have to be gangster, you don't have to be a thug, you don't have to be a drug dealer, you don't have to be ignorant, you don't have to be this stereotype to make music. You can just be creative and go in the studio and make it do what it do. You know,
that's a fact. I tell them all the time, I am not gang. I do not gang bang. Try to play me like I'm pussy me, I'll run up and bang. Man, not gang. I don't gang bang. I'm just Harlem fresh.
All right.
But shit, man. Let me see. We've been on for about an hour and a half and shit. Simi, is your son going to pick up the microphone after you? Is he going to write them bars?
It's up to my sons, man. If that's what they want to do.
Oh, your sons, matter of fact, yeah, it's plural. It ain't singular.
I got two boys now, man. I've been blessed. I've been blessed to have two boys, man. They both handsome. They both smart, funny. My oldest son is damn near comedian, man. That dude's so funny, man, for real. Like, and it'd be hard to really be disciplining him because he just be that funny, man.
You got lucky. You got two boys. So yeah. all the Jordans that the first one got, they go to the second nigga.
That's exactly what's been going on. It's been a transfer of wealth, my nigga. All the low that he can't fit no more. He can wear all the old low, all the old Nike. It's been beautiful, bro. But he still get his own stuff, of course. But the pass down been crazy.
Oh yeah, the pass down crazy. Like, yeah, you good. Hold on, you can't 14. You gonna grow into this a little bit later.
All type of Jordans, Polo, Nike, all type of fly shit. He's about to But if they want to make music, man, I'm with it as long as they understand the culture, because that's important. A lot of the young kids today, and I don't like to make blanket statements because there are children and kids today that do know the history, but you got to understand where this come from, man, in order to know where you're going. You got to understand that if you're going to do this, you got to take it seriously, man. And because you're just going to be in the way. We don't need more people in the way. It's already too many people in the way. Yeah. And as creatives that's serious and committed and dedicated, and that's not going to move out the way, and that's going to keep going and keep going, it's people who be in the way all the time. They'll do this shit for 1-2 years and be gone. You're in the way, bruh.
One hit wonders.
You're in the way. We're not playing over here. We do this for lifestyle. We do this because we love the culture. We do this because we eat, live, breathe, and sleep, and do all of this. It's just coming out of us. So that's why we've been doing it for a long time.
I'm just being myself. I don't know how to do nothing else. I'm just being myself.
I don't either. So with these, we don't need no. That's the one thing I want to talk about. If you want to do this, you cannot be in the way. You got to be boots to the ground every day. Because
give me 1 second, Sim. I got to answer this phone right quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let you run the show. Give me one.
Yeah, but we don't need more people in the way with this rap stuff, man. We don't need more people in the way. It's a lot of people in the way. and not just in rap, and everywhere, in all type of businesses, it just be people in the way. They do it for a year or two. They decide that it ain't really doing nothing for them, or they ain't get what they needed out of it, and then they be gone. They go back to regular civilian life. You know what I mean? We can't do that, man. If you're gonna be dedicated to this, be dedicated. Stay focused. Stay in the lane, because we just cannot continue to have people in the way just to be in the way, man. You got to move. Let the people who's dedicated, who really believe in themselves, who really got a goal and a dream and a vision to achieve, let them have that clear path to keep driving, instead of you just being in the way going 60 miles per hour when I'm going 90. I just need you to move over there to the right while I stay in the left and fly past you. You know what I mean? And you can get off on the next exit. It's that simple, man. We don't need more people in the way. It's too many rappers. It's too many people inspiring to be a rapper. Y'all got to move out the way. Y'all just got to move. Simply get off on the next exit. Because you knew you wasn't about to be in this shit for a long time. You knew that shit just because it was a fucking trend. Because you said a couple things in the school bathroom, now niggas hyped you up. And now you think you ready to be a rapper now. Like, that's cool, but you in the way, bro. You know you wasn't cut for this. You know you wasn't. And this ain't even just rap. This got any business, any creation, any type of genres. You knew you was in the way. You knew this little food truck that you was doing was just a little front. You knew you wasn't about to be doing no food truck for the next 10 years. You did this shit because some niggas told you can make some money, and then the money didn't come, and then you decided to close shop. You in the way of the niggas really out here with real culinary skills, who really believe in themselves, who gonna be here for the next 10, 20 years and pass this food truck on through the family. And that's just because I don't like to keep everything rap, but this what I be saying can apply to many different things. Niggas be in the way, bro. Get out the way.
Please. ASAP. Like yesterday. Get the hell out the way. Real for real, man.
Man, because you see it fresh. I know you seen bad fake podcaster niggas, streaming niggas. They ain't here no more, bro.
I've seen niggas come, niggas go, niggas be a crew, niggas break up, niggas try to go solo, then wind up flopping on their face. I've seen it all. And I think niggas ain't able to survive because they're not original and they're not creators. If you're not a creator, then you can't create. You're just waiting for somebody else to create, so then you could just sit passenger. When you're a creator, you don't wait for nobody to sit passenger.
You just get behind that whip.
Yeah, and you do what you do. That's it. You don't wait for nobody to write a rhyme for you. I don't wait for nobody to design a graphic for me. I do it.
Fresh is not a rapper. He's not a producer. He's saying the same thing. I'm telling you. How many niggas you seen come and drop and fall off of this shit, bro? This applies to everything. Get out of the way. Cause the niggas like us, the niggas that be really doing this, we see y'all niggas, bro. Some of y'all niggas, we know y'all not gonna be here for a minute.
So that's why a lot of niggas that be talking, sometimes you just gotta let niggas talk. Sometimes you just gotta let niggas talk, and then we'll see who takes the last breath and where they're at when they do it.
That's why I always tell niggas when niggas be interviewing me, what you doing in the next 5 years? Still being here, still putting quality.
I'm chilling. I'm on cruise control. I'm on cruise control. I'm not. Yeah, because I'm not in the race. I'm not competing with nobody. I'm doing what I do.
Because I know 2030, I'm still gonna be here putting out music. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be here.
Yeah, we gonna be here, and niggas gonna be falling the fuck off. Like, yep. So all the niggas y'all watching right now, or listening to right now, see if they still doing this in 2030. Shit, it don't matter how big. It don't matter how big they got. It don't matter how much money they made. Just see if they still there.
2030, we might be on Fresh Tube instead of YouTube. You heard?
Right.
I mean, might be on Fresh Tube instead of YouTube, man.
Yeah, but them my dreams. That's my dream collaborations. Alchemist, RZA, P and Chad, man.
Dope.
Like
Dope.
really, man. Like when they come to music, like as far as rap music, these are the people that I would reach out to. I don't really be saying rappers too much because it'd be like I like producers more than rappers, and that ain't no shot or no sneak diss. I just like working with I like the music, man. I like to hear the music and really get in there. I done worked with a lot of rappers, seen a lot of ego, seen a lot, and it's fun. Some people don't have no big ego. They be really fun to work with and rap with, and it be real competitive. We have fun and we sit back and sharpen each other. But I like the producers who bring the energy and the spark out of you. You know what I mean? Because when you hear that beat and you know this the one, yeah, that pen that
Word.
get the going, the mind get the racing. But like, okay, yeah,
Automatic. It's on automatic. It's on autopilot. As soon as that shit, it's like an organic switch. It's like click. Oh shit.
mm-hmm,
Word. Oh nah. Let me write this.
yep,
Let me start rocking back and forth, saying shit to yourself in your head.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it off with that.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
really do
man.
that with no rappers. Like y'all could trade verses, but when it's one thing when that producer just push play on that beat and they be that one, you be like, oh,
That's that shit.
like where the motherfucking phone at, where the pencils at, where the pen. Let's get this shit started, man. Yeah, bro.
That's offended. But shit, I ain't
But
gonna
also,
hold you, Simi. I forgot because it's 11:26 where you at, but
I
it's
got
ten
one
twenty
more
six.
thing. I ain't trying to further prolong this, but I got one more thing
Come
for
on, you my bro.
the
Come on.
for the dream collaborations.
What's
Now
up?
this ain't got nothing to do with music. This got to do with clothes and sneakers. My top three would be one Nike. I need a
Mm-hmm.
Jordan. I need a Jordan with a flight suit to match it. Y'all done did one with M. Y'all done did one with Drake. Y'all done did shoot. Not y'all done did one with Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all done did shit with Virgil. Y'all done did shit with everybody, man. I want a Jordan, man. I want a Jordan with some apparel to go with it. Um, Number two, Polo by Ralph Lauren. I want to make a
Polo, of
little.
course.
I want to make a little rugby. You know what I mean, with a hat to match. It ain't got to be nothing crazy. I just want a rugby with the hat to match.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And number three would be number three would probably be starter. Starter. Let me make like I'm not really a big fan of the Lions, even though I'm from Detroit, but I'll do a Lions jacket.
A
I'll do
lion
something
starter
fresh.
jacket.
I'll do a Lions starter satin jacket just to make them feel like, no, we gotta win this shit. Cause you see this fucking jacket I got on, like cause the clothes, fresh niggas and fly niggas can only understand this. When
Mm-hmm.
you got that shit on, you feel better about yourself.
Nigga, when you got that shit on with when you got on the quality clothing and you got the quality of cologne on and you just
Mhm.
step out with them fresh nigga, you just feel like you floating on water, nigga. Like you feel like Mike, you just glowing. So yeah, man.
The
So
cologne is important. The cologne is important, nigga. But you
it
gotta
smell
wash
good.
your ass
Oh,
first before
yeah,
you spray.
definitely.
You gotta make sure you took a bath or a shower. You gotta before you spray.
That's
But the cologne too. But I want to make a starter jacket that just when they get out on that field, like, no, we gotta perform. We gotta do this today. Cause we
that's
look too clean. We look too clean to lose, bruh. That's like the Bulls. The Bulls was winning because that apparel, the
fire.
shoes that they wore. Not even just Mike. Scotty had all type of ill shit. Hirachis,
Mm-hmm.
like Nike flights, up tempos. This niggas don't talk about Scotty enough. This nigga
Yeah,
Scotty
Scotty.
had
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some shit.
kicks.
Exactly.
You can't have all this gear on and not perform, bro, because you're gonna look crazy. You got the whole uniform on, but you didn't do nothing on the court. Nah, bro.
Yeah, see. Nah, Stimmy, you giving them too much. See, that's an episode for Fresh Out the Box that's coming soon. Harlem Fresh and Simi Six. Now, I mean, we got a sneaker show we gonna be doing and shit. We gonna be talking this shit about sneakers. Nah, don't give them no sneak previews. Nah, son, don't give them no sneak previews yet.
Oh man.
I mean, look, I got kicks laying around, LeBron All Star game joints. Know what
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
glow in the dark bottoms.
Mhm.
I got a Yeah, Iverson's over here laying around now, big
Yep.
questions. I'm just
Yep.
saying. I'm just sitting upstairs in my office now. We gonna say that. We gotta say that. You gotta say that. But
Oh,
yo,
we
you
fuck niggas up with
already
that
answered.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do that. You had already answered one of my questions that you had like answered it and like it was like a two-part. You already killed it though. Because I was gonna ask you like how do you like what would be the most encouraging you think for somebody that's like or advice that you have for an up and coming artist that's just coming out, but you answered that earlier
I'll
anyway.
answer that clearly right now. It's gonna be short. Stay dedicated, stay committed, man. Believe in yourself. This shit not easy to do, man. And again, I try to make everything applicable to more than just rap. I try to make you see this thing from every type of occupation that you can do, that this applies to all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have these same core values inside of you, you can do whatever you need to do in life as a man or a woman. You have to be believing in yourself. You have to be committed. You have to be dedicated. And you have to do this shit even when you don't want to do it. You have to do it because that's going to put you in a place where it's going to build you up and make you more relatable to the people because everybody's fighting to get something out here, man. And
Yeah.
if you're not doing it, people gonna know like he ain't really trying to do nothing, man. We ain't. You know what I mean? So
Hey,
you gotta be about something. You gotta because this shit ain't easy. We don't always get a million views or even 100 views on a song or a show. But as long as I did that show, as long as I did that song, I know that I did something.
that's a fact. That's a
You know what
fact.
I mean? You got to put the work out. You got to put the efforts out, whether people watching or not watching. You got to keep going till they are watching, man. You got to keep going till they are listening, man. And it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be some days where you'll be like, man, why am I even still doing this shit?
Mm-hmm.
But
That's a fact.
you gotta keep going, bro. You got to keep going, sis, because
Yeah.
one day they gonna see this motherfucker been working all this time and we ain't know, and it's fire. That be all the glory it be for is doing all this hard work, and it be that one thing that you do that'll set the whole motherfucking fire off for everything else that you did.
That's a fact.
So
I
you,
couldn't agree with you more, man.
Mhm.
I couldn't agree with you more. Just at the end of the day, I know I'm proud of you. I'm proud of Lena. Salute to your son Noah. What's your other son name?
Josiah.
Josiah. Salute to
Mhm.
Josiah. Now I mean, I ain't get the chance to see no pictures of you yet, Josiah, but I
Yeah,
know
I
I'm gonna
got
do
you. I'm gonna send them to
a couple of flicks now. I mean, and now I mean, yo, just make sure y'all tune in to my man Simi Six. He represent Detroit,
you.
Michigan. Now I mean, he on album number 6. Yo, EP is out right now. Another album coming out this year. Just stay in tune with the movement. That's my brother right there. I love him. I love his family. And yo, anytime the block is open, Simi always got a spot on the panel. That's just a fact. And just stay on the lookout. Fresh out the box will be coming. That'll be me and Simi Six doing that. Now I mean sneaker podcast shit. And we lit, man. Just make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Follow my boy Spotify, iTunes, Apple, goddamn me, everywhere. Shit,
We
Bandcamp,
everywhere, baby. Everywhere.
everywhere. Yo, Sim, any last words you want to give to people? It's almost 2 hours. I don't want to hold. It's almost midnight there. I don't want Lena being like, "Yo, don't be online with Fresh, nigga. Fuck that. What y'all doing?"
Respect to my brother. Respect to everybody on the block as always, man. On the line, we on the subway with it, man. We used to be on the block with it. Now we on the subway with it. My nigga Fresh just got the shit locked again. It's this every time
Matter of
he
fact,
shout
hold on,
me
I got
out.
one more for you. Let's take it to the rooftop. We on the rooftop. We fresh off the rooftop now. Let's take it to the rooftop. Real hot New York City shit. We on the roof now. Fuck. We on the roof now.
It's the same roof Bishop fell off, niggas.
You heard?
It's the same roof that old boy fell off of and above the rim trying to smack the backboard.
You heard? Not so.
Nuts, so nigga thought you was about to smack the backboard, nigga. Got your dumb ass killed. But yeah, man. Shout out to Fresh, man. This my guy again, man. Always showing love for all these years that I known him, man. Always gave me opportunity to come up to the block when it was the block. Now we on the rooftop looking down at you bum ass niggas, man. Still fly visions, you know,
Yeah.
still got the fresh frames on, still got the fresh gear on. We just on the rooftop now, just like looking at everything that we done in the past and just watching you niggas from on the ground. Like, why you niggas still ain't able to make it up here yet, man? Y'all niggas need to come on, man. And you can only do it. You can only get to that top floor if you use them 2 feet, nigga. You can't get up here trying to float and fly. You don't got wings, nigga. You got to take the staircase, nigga.
No elevators.
Ain't
Both
no
the
elevator.
elevators is broke
Them
in the
shits broke,
projects,
nigga.
nigga.
Them shits broke. If you not taking the stairs to get up here, then nigga, you not ready. You wasn't supposed to be up here, nigga. And that's just why I'm gonna tell niggas straight like that.
That's a fact, my nigga. Semi 6. I love you, bro. It
Love
is
you
what
too,
it
bro.
is. We out of here. You
What's
heard?
up?
My nigga.
Peace.
Fresh, you can't get mad at Harlem. Deuce can get mad at Harlem. Deuce can get mad at Harlem. Deuce can get mad at Harlem. Deuce being a loose boot for the goof troop. I'm fine with a solace of nine. That you like.